Welcome to Erie, Pennsylvania. Over 4 million people visit Erie during summer months for recreation at Presque Isle State Park, as well as attractions such as Waldo-Mere Park. Erie is known as the flagship city because of its status as the home port of Oliver Hazard Perry's flagship, Niagara. The Bicentennial Tower is an observation tower located in Erie, Pennsylvania, and features panoramic views of Lake Erie, Presque Isle State Park, and downtown Erie. The tower was built in 1996 to signify the city's bicentennial year. It is 187 feet tall and has 2 observation decks. It's located at the end of State Street on Dobbins Landing. During the War of 1812, Misery Bay at Presque Isle was the temporary home of the fleet of ships commanded by Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry. During the winters of 1812 to 1814, many of Perry's crew suffered from the harsh winters and poor living conditions. As legend has it, many of the crew died and their bodies were buried in the adjacent pond, known as Graveyard Pond. The Perry Monument is located on Crystal Point at Presque Isle State Park. It was built in 1926 and stands 101 feet tall. The monument is dedicated to Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry, who was a prominent naval squadron leader during the War of 1812, as well as those killed during the Battle of Lake Erie in September of 1813. Perry's victory at Presque Isle played a vital role in the victory over the British in the war. For such, he was known as the hero of Lake Erie. Opened in 1873, the Presque Isle Light, historically nicknamed the Flashlight, is a lighthouse on the northern shoreline of Presque Isle State Park overlooking the beach on the shore of Lake Erie. It is one of 3 lighthouses located in Erie. Presque Isle is a French name meaning almost an island. Presque Isle State Park is a 3,200-acre sandy peninsula that arches into Lake Erie. As Pennsylvania's only seashore, Presque Isle offers its visitors a beautiful coastline and many recreational activities including swimming, boating, fishing, hiking, bicycling, and inline skating. Presque Isle is a day-use park that provides year-round recreational opportunities. The neck of the peninsula is attached to the mainland 4 miles west of downtown Erie. The park creates Presque Isle Bay, a wide and deep harbor for the city of Erie. The bay attracts many pleasure boats and worldwide freighters, making Erie an important Great Lakes shipping port. A national natural landmark, Presque Isle is a favorite spot for migrating birds. Because of the many unique habitats, Presque Isle contains a greater number of the state's endangered, threatened, and rare species than any other area of comparable size in Pennsylvania. Erie Harbor North Pier Light, also known as the Presque Isle North Pier Light, is one of the 3 lighthouses near Erie, Pennsylvania. The light, situated at the far eastern end of Presque Isle State Park, helps mariners as they traverse the narrow inlet between Lake Erie and Presque Isle Bay. Originally constructed as a wooden tower in 1830, that light was swept away by a schooner in 1857. The current structure was forged in France and assembled on-site in Erie. Presque Isle State Park, with its 13 sandy beaches, is Pennsylvania's only seashore and is home to the only surf swimming in Pennsylvania. Lake Erie's beaches are also popular for bird watching, hiking, volleyball, and other sports. There are many picnic facilities available, and the park offers modern bathhouses for the visitors' convenience. Its long stretch of beaches make it a popular hotspot for both locals and visitors each summer. Presque Isle is a popular locale for community events, family gatherings, and musical concerts. Many people enjoy flying kites and searching for sea glass along the sandy shoreline. Presque Isle Bay is a natural bay located off the coast of Erie, Pennsylvania. Its 5.8 square mile embayment is about 4.6 miles in length, 1.8 miles across at its widest point, and an average depth of about 20 feet. The bay is at an elevation of 571 feet above sea level. The Erie Maritime Museum traces the history of Lake Erie and is the home port of the U.S. brig Niagara, an updated 19th century ship. The Erie Art Museum's art collection features 20th century works. Lake Erie drains into Lake Ontario at the world-famous Niagara Falls. The U.S. shares Lake Erie with Canada and spans more than 750 miles or 1,200 kilometers from west to east. These vast inland freshwater seas provide water for consumption, transportation, power, recreation, and a host of other uses. The Great Lakes are one of the world's largest surface freshwater ecosystems. Presque Isle's beaches are a great spot to watch the sunset. Having the opportunity to see many of those sunsets, they have never failed to disappoint. If you ever have the opportunity to visit Erie, I would recommend spending a vast amount of time at Presque Isle State Park. Make sure you join us next time on Live to Travel for more adventures.